What exactly happens to your body if you take a probiotic every single day for 30 days? Specifically if you are struggling with a sluggish gut, constipation, or that constant heavy feeling. Here is the truth that most supplement companies won't tell you. Not all probiotics work. In fact, recent research shows that taking the wrong strain might do absolutely nothing for your constipation. But if you choose the specific strains proven to accelerate your digestion, the next 30 days could change your life. Today, we are walking through the 30-day timeline, week by week, so you know exactly what to expect. And stay tuned, because I am going to reveal the specific bacterial strain that science says can reduce your colon transit time by 20%. Welcome back to the channel. If you are part of our community, you know we focus on natural, active living, especially as we navigate our 40s, 50s, and beyond. Now let's talk about the silent epidemic, chronic constipation. As we age, our digestive system naturally slows down. The transit time, how long it takes food to travel from your mouth to the other end, gets longer. This leads to bloating, gas, and that terrible feeling of never being fully empty. You might have heard that probiotics are the answer, and they can be. But simply grabbing the cheapest bottle off the shelf is like trying to unlock your front door with a car key. It's the wrong tool. Today, we are looking at a realistic, science-backed 30-day protocol. We aren't looking for magic, we are looking for biology. The warning: why most probiotics fail. Before we start the timeline, I need to issue a warning. This is crucial if you want to avoid wasting your money. A 2025 randomized controlled trial looked at a very popular probiotic strain called Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG. They gave patients billions of these bacteria every day for a month. The result? No significant improvement in bowel movement frequency or consistency. If you are taking that strain for constipation, you might be disappointed. However, the American Gastroenterological Association and other studies point us in a different direction. For constipation, we need to look at Bifidobacterium lactis, specifically strains like BB12 or DN173010. Research shows these specific strains can increase weekly bathroom visits and reduce the time waste sits in your colon by up to 20%. That is the difference between feeling blocked and feeling light. So, assuming you are taking a high-quality, multi-strain formula containing Bifidobacterium, here is your 30-day roadmap. Week 1. The adaptation phase. Week 1. I call this the adaptation phase. But honestly, it can feel a bit like a construction site. When you introduce 10 to 20 billion CFUs, colony-forming units, of new beneficial bacteria into a gut that has been sluggish for years, there is going to be a reaction. You might actually feel more bloating or gas in the first 3 to 5 days. This is normal. It's often referred to as a die-off reaction or simply metabolic adjustment. The new bacteria are fighting for territory against the bad bacteria that have been causing your constipation. The pH of your colon is beginning to change. Fermentation is happening. Key takeaway for week 1: do not quit. If you feel gassy, it means something is happening. Drink an extra 2 glasses of water a day to help flush out the byproducts of this battle. Week 2, the transit shift. Week 2. This is where the magic starts to happen, specifically regarding transit time. If you are taking a formula with Bifidobacterium lactis, this is when that 20% reduction in transit time starts to kick in. The bacteria are producing short-chain fatty acids, which act like fuel for the cells lining your colon. This gives your intestines the energy they need to contract properly, what we call peristalsis. You might notice you are going to the bathroom more frequently. Instead of struggling for 3 episodes a week, you might naturally bump up to 4 or 5. The consistency of the stool should start to soften as the microbiome regulates water absorption. Engagement check. I want to know, how many days a week do you currently struggle with constipation? Let me know in the comments below. It helps us understand what future videos to make. Week 3 and 4, stability and relief. Week 3, the bloating from week 1 should be gone. By now, the beneficial bacteria have established a stronghold. Multi-strain cocktails, those containing a mix of Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, usually show their peak efficacy for constipation relief between weeks 3 and 4. You aren't just going more often. The quality of the movement improves. You are straining less. The feeling of incomplete evacuation, that heavy sensation that something is left behind, starts to vanish. Week 4. This is the stability phase. Your microbiome is now more diverse and resilient. You've created an environment where digestion happens on autopilot. However, a word of caution. Probiotics are not a permanent cure if you stop them and go back to a bad diet. They are transient colonizers. They do their work while they pass through. To maintain these results, you need to keep the habit or feed them with prebiotic fiber. The must-have synergies. Now, even the best probiotic in the world won't work if you are dehydrated. Think of your gut like a water slide. If there is no water, nothing moves, no matter how many bacteria you add. To get the week 4 results we just talked about, you must pair your probiotic with 1. Hydration, at least 2 liters of water daily. 2. Movement. A 20-minute walk stimulates the physical muscles of the bowel. 3. Fiber. But be careful. Introduce fiber slowly, so you don't add to the week 1 bloating. We've talked about how hard it is to find the right strain. You don't want to play guessing games with your health. If you are tired of the bloating, the straining, and the heaviness, and you want a formula that specifically includes the bifidobacterium strains we discussed today, designed to target constipation and reduce transit time, I have a recommendation for you. I have linked the exact probiotic formulation I recommend for constipation relief in the description below and in the pinned comment. This isn't just a generic supplement. It's a high-potency, multi-strain blend designed to survive stomach acid and get to where it's needed. Check the link below labeled My Number 1 Recommendation for Gut Relief. Give your gut the help it needs to get moving again. Remember, healing your gut is a journey, not an overnight fix. Give it the full 30 days. If you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button. It helps this information reach more people who are struggling in silence. And don't forget to subscribe for more natural health solutions for your best years. See you in the next video.